Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing a collective tap-in today. Let's see, I want to start with the herbal cards, the herbal oracle cards. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm over here in Florida. We're having a hurricane. Thankfully in my sector where I live, it's not too bad, but I do know some family members out there in Melbourne and the Tampa area. If you're over in those areas, you guys, I hope you're being safe and, you know, taking caution to the storm. So let's see what collective energy we have. We're going to be tapping into, especially with this Libra new moon that just passed, and we have the retrograde season is coming to an end, and the eclipse season is awakening. So we have harmony, compassion, and focus. Sun and Scorpio, passion. Oh, and underneath the deck we have Scorpio too. I'm gonna take that one. So we have a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Today I'm drinking oregano that I brewed overnight, a little bit of rose, and Damina tea. So delicious. Okay, let's do the moonology deck. That's nice. So we have new moon in Virgo, and then a new moon in Libra came out. A time to give rather than take, and a new romantic cycle begins. With your heart, the time is now to hear the messages. Yeah, that's a message that's been coming through this week for me, about focusing on the heart center. There was a message that I got earlier this week, and it just kind of recalled itself when I saw that, about some in the collective have a very cold heart space, and they need to start. It's a time to start warming up that heart space, right? Any heart chakra blockages that you may have, it's a time to start focusing on clearing those blockages, or anything that may be challenging you to expand your heart chakra. No longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of past Dissolve attachments of the past with love. And this one was standing out. Be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. Okay. Yes. The be authentic really came out on point there, because okay, we have Saturn Return. Because yesterday when I was doing like a little shuffle, Jupiter Return, that was a message that I got about authenticity. Being your authentic self, right? Loving purely from who you are, and showing your love. I'm gonna keep this deck to the side here because I think I'm gonna use it again. This one before. Okay, we're gonna take this one as the overall, and this one I'm gonna put back because we had both of these, so maybe we're tapping into something that is we're tapping into revisiting something, because we had both of these cards, I believe, in like one of the first readings I had. So maybe it could be that either with the two new moons that we're starting a whole new cycle from when we first started our journey here together with the collective, right? So the one that I pulled out was New Grange. That's a beautiful picture. I love the birds. Birds on the top here. Beautiful. Okay, so yes, I was getting a huge message yesterday with this being authentic. Your way is the only way for you. See with your heart. No longer holds power over you. So that reminds me of what I was saying with the heart chakra. For those of you who may have closed off your heart chakra due to, past relationship with people that didn't really turn out too nice, or just bad experiences with your love life, or just relationships, whether it be like your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your you know, family members in general, or yeah, things that you've gone through, and it kind of hardened up your heart space. with with the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I, what I'm hearing with that is like give. It's a time to give your real self, like give your authentic self to the people around you, as well as a new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, and with the two that came out of the sacred grounds that we had before, I feel it is definitely a new time, a new cycle begins, whether it be romantically or whatever the case may be, or just in a new cycle from like your heart space, coming from your heart space. We have passion and rejuvenation. I feel like I'm gonna pull some tarot cards on this here. We have Saturn return and Jupiter return. So, and Earth stability. Okay. How we gonna do this? Let's see. Okay, and then the cards that came out for this was Venus. Give and receive love, find value, and see beauty, which is very synchronistic with Libra, you know. Venus is the ruler of Libra. And I believe, no, I'm not even going to mention it because I'm not 100% sure on that. But then we have Chiron, which is hurt and heal, which is that comet that is that there's a lot of lessons, karmic lessons with Chiron, with the love with Venus, right? And it's a time, like I said before, it's a time to go through, see what's holding you back. I don't even want to say what's like it doesn't necessarily have to be a blockage, but something is stopping you from expanding your love, expanding your heart, especially with Jupiter return here. That's the planet of expansion. So now is the time to really start opening up your heart, clearing out things that no longer need to be there. We have the third house, which is early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. Again, and also we have the air element, which is open-mindedness, objective, and learning. So we, at this time, the collective is relearning, especially like from your childhood life, the things that brought you hurt, the things that brought you into like this darkness, and that may have hurt your own intuition with yin here, hurt that feminine side of your intuition and trust, may have even crippled like your spirituality in a way, and your not, the energy is calling you to start to heal in this process, slowly but surely, right? Passionate, intense, and mysterious phase. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. So for you out there who is going through like a romantic new beginning, there's a lot of passion. It's a very intense like high right now, and or also if it's a new, or even for those who have been in relationships, right now is a time that your partner could be like triggering you a lot. For instance, I know for especially if you're in a karmic relationship, right? Nothing's wrong with being with a karmic person. They're there for a reason, right? But they are gonna find ways to, you know, set you off. And not dumb personally, but just the universe, you know. You guys had this contract before you came to Earth that this person is gonna be here to help teach me certain lessons in this lifetime, right? And focus, yeah, with the focus card, you need to focus on what it is that person's like, what are they there for? What are they in your life for, right? Because, for instance, I have a karmic relationship with someone, right? And this is just an example. And right now they are just so annoying to me. Everything they say, everything they do or don't do is just like a set off for me. Right? And it's, you know, you love the person, you really love the person, you really want to make it work because this person's been in your life for however long, right? And you truly feel that bond with that person, but there's just some things that continue to come up and you don't know why it irks you so much, you know? But I feel like it's a time to focus on what it is, how to get past it. Why does this person, you know, I know, for example, you know, this is just an example. I know that person's not really supposed to be in my life, you know? So, but it's like neither of us can let go. What do you do? What do you do? A storm is gonna come. And depending, just like a hurricane, however sturdy and stable, however stable things are in your life, will they still be there when the storm passes? Or, you know, are they gonna be like, hey, I gotta go, I gotta get to somewhere that's not, winds aren't blowing so hard, and, you know, evacuate this relationship from this relationship. Oops, that's a lot. Look at that, the Lovers and the Five of Wands. Yeah, so yeah, some of you who are in a relationship right now in the collective, and I'm hearing this has been like long term so far, but yeah, the Moon, the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, the Three of Swords there. Yeah, for those who have been in like I'm hearing a long-term relationship so far with a karmic partner. You guys really and truly love each other, but you guys are going through a lover's like spat right now, and it's up to you to take a step back, focus on what is important to you. Also, be yourself. Like, don't try to hold back who you are just so things will, you know, subside, but also try to bring harmony into the situation, in the sense of like, okay, if it's possible, take a few steps back for a little bit, you know, or maybe like the Devil again. And what I heard with this Devil is, what do you value? What do you value? What are the things that, or both of you, you know, maybe there are things that you value that your partner does not value, and that could be where things are like a little hectic, you know. It could be even, I heard, like your spirituality, like some of you may have even had to compromise your spirituality just to make this person feel comfortable. But it's like, That's not who you are, is it? Not even that's not who you are, but wouldn't you, and this isn't, I'm not giving anybody advice, make your own decisions, but wouldn't you want someone who is willing to accept you for who you are versus having to like hide yourself and not be accepted for who you are, like I I could only speak for myself, but I think that's something I would value, is that my partner would to accept me 100% as I am, because I would do the same, you know, even if it's something that either the other person doesn't understand. Like, for instance, if I meet somebody and they don't understand tarot, they think it's like, ooh, a taboo thing that, you know, you know, like what they would think about is taboo and it's evilish and stuff like that. Um, but at the same time, because they know who I am and know, like, at least know my truth, it's like I would want someone who, even if they don't mess with tarot itself or any of it, any of this type of lifestyle, they will be willing to accept that I do, and try not to change me, or even I wouldn't have to suppress who I am. Like, I would have to hide and do it when they're not around, or like hide all my crystals and keep them in a drawer somewhere, just because this person doesn't feel comfortable. No, I would want someone who's like, oh babe, you're gonna record a video, okay, I'm gonna go and do my thing, and I'll be like, okay, you don't have to do tarot too, you don't have to be into crystals, but it's like compromise, find a balance in it. I'm gonna just ring my bell really quick. I usually do that before I start a video. I forgot to do it this time. But thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and read about New Grain. New Grain. What is it? North. It's a north place. What's here? North, right? Oh, it's the first one. Ireland. First one. Okay. Oh, that's funny. It's the first card of the deck. And then we got the new moon. So I definitely feel like a new page. Even like if it's not like a whole new romantic partner that you're getting, it's a new romantic cycle, in the sense of things are clearing from the past that you guys may have been out of balance with, and out of touch with one another, and you guys are really doing the work to clear out that, and to, I'm even hearing like, forgive your partner, or maybe your partner needs to forgive you for not allowing one another to be themselves, or judging each other for being themselves too, Okay, we have illumination. Question what lies beneath. Deep in the mound of the New Grang passage tomb are buried the Tuatha De Danann, the supernatural beings that once defended the Emerald Isles. These are the tribal people of Danu, the Irish mother goddess, who were known as the Shining Ones. For their safeties, Danu had them taken underground into the Side fairy mounds, of which Newgrain was the most important, and transformed them into what we know as leprechauns. The, the battles in those times of the gods and giants saw the old world destroyed and the founding of a new one. The old world exists now within other realms, watching, assisting, and very much alive. Call on the world for the light of truth to shine through the darkness of your past. Contemplate this card and visualize yourself picking up the sword of Nuada, king of the Danann, and wearing the crown that lies among the bones of the ancestors. Ask for understanding of your past and of what underlies any difficulties that you are experiencing in the present. How on point is that? Okay, I'm gonna read that last part again. Ask for understanding of your past and of what underlies any difficulties that you are experiencing in the present. Time to cut those contracts that no longer serve you, guys, right? Especially where it comes from the heart. I feel, and this is just like a personal thing, I feel like the heart space is kind of like one of the toughest like ones to kind of open, with your heart chakra, where your heart chakra is involved, because it's like, you know, it's either you go in too deep or you don't dig enough, you know. And there's always like little things like residue left that you don't even realize. And I mean, like I said, it's one day at a time. You don't have to clear everything, but focus on what needs to be cleared for today, you know. Maybe get you somebody, like, I don't know what they're called, but someone who could help you clear your heart chakra space, or kind of like help activate it to where you could do the work afterwards. Yeah, let's keep going on. Okay, the new Grange great entrance stone is engraved with many spirals, including the interlocked triple spiral of the triskeleton scallion. Sorry, I don't think that's right. The scallion, yeah. Okay. Said to represent the triple goddess, maiden, mother, crone, of earth, sea, and sky. And where did this symbol come from? It may be our ancestors carved spirals into stone to record what they had seen, perhaps in the heavens, and not understood. What? What? It may be our ancestors carved spirals into stone to record what they had seen, perhaps in the heavens, and not understood. Okay. Could it be that they grasped an idea that we are rediscovering now? That we follow the circle of life, death, and rebirth, becoming a little different each time around? Or does the symbol represent a portal to other worlds, left as a clue by the Shining Ones? Remember, not all at Newgrange is what it seems. The burial chamber, built 5,000 years ago, may have been a place of worship, of ceremony, of connecting to the skies, or even to other worlds. Try using the triskelion as a basis for a drawing, painting, carving, or other artwork that you that you can then meditate on or view as an inspiration. Let it guide you as you step through, let it guide you as it steps, as, take two. Let it guide you as you step through the shadows of doubts and untruths into the realm of self-knowledge. So let me show you guys the spiral. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know what that spiral was about. I'm so happy we landed on it because it brings up something that I drew actually like 3-4 months ago, and it looked just like that, but it was in like an eye shape, and I just kept drawing it and drawing it. I'm like, what the hell is this symbol? I keep drawing, and boom, here we go. It's connecting back to that time, and that was a time when I was coming towards, I don't know why I wanted to touch that, sorry guys. I was coming towards the end, not even the end, but like I was going through twin flame, right? A twin flame journey, and yeah, I kept drawing that symbol, so that's funny. It brings that up. Let it guide you as you step through the shadows of doubt and untruths into the realm of self-knowledge, that authentic self, right? Now we have the upper world. It was said that Angus, the Irish god of love, resided in a palace at Newgrange, near the river Boyne. Legend has it that his kisses of love manifested in the form of 4 white doves whose song sprung up in the hearts of young maidens, along with the sound of his harp. As you look at the doves on the card, feel the love of Angus and hear their healing celestial song. This sound of the highest vibration is an offering to you that transforms the darkness that resides within you, within your heart space, right? That's how I heard that. The transform the darkness that resides within your heart space and reveal the light being that waits deep within your subterranean self. You have the potential to transmute the dark clouds in your life into white doves of peace. If you can only find yourself both understanding and love, the light of the shining ones and the light of Angus, God of love. What? If you could only find in yourself both understanding and love, the light of the shining and the light of Angus, God of love. Okay. I feel like they were supposed to finish something after that, but okay. Alright. That was pretty much on point. Very synchronistic on what we have going on here. No longer holds power over you. Cutting out that past. And not just cutting it out, but also going back, right? You know, and kind of understanding. Maybe there are some things that you missed, you know, maybe some lessons that you missed that are gonna come up again, and it's like, oh, I've been here before, so let me do, you know. And I know, because I listened to, you know, Sunny's reading, yeah, that there's something to be worked through here, and it's not just to like run and go the other way, right? Okay, let's see where we at. 34 minutes, not bad, not bad. Let's read Saturn Return, and I think I'm gonna do Jupiter Return. Let's read Saturn Return and Jupiter Return. Let's see. Jupiter, where is Saturn? Oh, right below it. Okay. 172. Okay. Okay, so they say Saturn Return is like the judgment card in this deck. So they have like this little quote here. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. I like that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start here. There is no more getting ready to live your life. It is time to live it and be responsible for your own dreams, goals, and affairs. If you hold on to things with no base in reality, your suffering will grow and depression may follow. You cannot escape this truth-seeking energy. You must face it. The second Saturn return occurs around age 60, when you become aware of your own mortality. You may become keenly aware that you may not have enough time left to achieve your goals. Often there is a paring away of what is not essential. But for those who have not acted wisely, this will be a difficult transition. When this card is drawn, it feels as if nothing goes right for you, and you may feel very discouraged. Just as it seems things are progressing, there's an obstacle. What this truly is Saturn showing you a part of your life that may not have been based upon anything real. It may have outlived its purpose, or perhaps you've misjudged a situation thinking it better than it was. In truth, and Saturn is the planet of truth, Saturn returns are all about connection, about correction. Saturn corrects any area which isn't based on reality. It might be romance, business deals, educational paths, partnership, or marriage. This card is pointing something out to you that may not have been genuine in the first place, or that should probably be let go. I heard when I read that part was what, for those who are in like a romantic relationship, what love is, right? And it's what love is, and you may have been raised to think love was a certain way, like love fits into a certain box and it had to be that way. But now you are coming out of that box and realizing that love could take in any form, you know? It could be however you choose it to be. Okay. So, whatever is shaky in your life won't last and probably isn't meant to. If this card is drawn, you will not be given a pass, and the matter in question will not progress as easily as you might want it to. But more positively, this marks a time when things are solidified. That stability, yeah? Things are going to come in that are meant to be there. Okay, so it says Saturn returns tend to bring a rough passages, but also a harvest. You are now at the time when you understand things better than you did even a year ago. It is time to be brave and face this important passage. There are no quick fixes when this card turns up. Know what you can and can't do. Take life in a measured way, much like this planet of time already does. Let go of your illusions, for they do not serve you. You're down to the brass tacks now. Time to see what you are made of. And that goes back to what this Is it this one? Yeah. Your way is the only way. Right? That's the Be Authentic card. Your way is the only way. And let's see about this Jupiter return. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Okay, Jupiter return card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. You are given the freedom to advance your goals with absolute abandon. It suggests you will soon advance in your sorry. Stop playing around. Okay. It suggests you will soon be entering a time where you encountered less resistance and life should flow much easier. The Jupiter return card is the green light that gives the go ahead. All paths are now clearing and you are to take the utmost advantage of this. Goals and plans you started more than a decade ago will begin to bear fruit, either right now or at least very soon. Something very good is about to emerge from the debris of the past. It could be a thing you felt you lost or something that did not work out exactly as you hoped. It may even be a plan you have forgotten about that once again comes into your life to make some remarkable changes and advances. Okay. Dreams manifest into reality at this time. Gifts flow in easily. It is also the time to be aware of how you approach matters of your own spirituality, faith, and destiny. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important to grab a hold of anything that surfaces. So don't let go. Investigate the possibilities this might bring. It is not a good time to get carried away, though. It is also important with Jupiter to keep a clear head. Jupiter, named for the Roman god or Gove, as he is also named, is a Jovial planet, open-hearted, optimistic, and flirtatious. The god of Gove brings the multitude of blessings, while the planet Jupiter is the Santa Claus of planets. Jupiter return is like Christmas Eve. This card marks a stage when you are to receive opportunities, then rewards. Okay, so now is the time to give, in the sense of give yourself a chance with these new opportunities. Okay, this is a time many areas of your life begin to bear fruit. Okay, the only negative thing about this card is that it is not a good time to indulge or become reckless with anything. It can indicate too much of a good thing, or of being overly confident things will work out on their own. But like Saturn return, only hard work with perseverance will bring the payoff. It is a time to take a broader reach and to show gratitude. See the possibilities, trust in your fortune, and give thanks to the gods. Making light of the situation and realizing it is not as bad as it seems is the best approach. In fact, something will be rescued from the darkness. New experiences trigger a desire for travel, inner development. Communications with angels and higher spirits are more possible now. Higher education calls to you. Publishing your ideas and bringing them before the public are a probability. Relax, let go of control, and allow things to unfold. Be wise and pay attention. Do not take your eye off of the prize. You are in kingly and queenly place right now. Bigger goals and plans now rule your life. It is time to put laziness aside and buckle down for some dramatic changes, mostly positive. Great fortune is ahead of you, so do not back away from it and proceed from the dream in an outward way. Love and romance takes on a sweetness and sense of freedom where you can be who you are with the addition of acceptance and generosity. You may attract many potential lovers at this time, so choose wisely or the relationship could be very short-lived. And also be careful of indulging in too much to drink or eat. In short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity is its own reward. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing, but with discernment. And in answer to your question, yes, but only if you are wise with your choices. Okay, that's if, you know. And that represents, Jupiter return represents the Chariot card in the tarot deck. Ooh, okay. All right. Yes. So the things that we once thought were lost or was too good to be true ends up coming back around again. But I'm hearing it's like, is that what you want? You know, is it still something that you want to do? Even like where relationships are concerned. It's like, oh, I wanted that person so bad. Especially like with twin flames, for those who are in twin flame relationships or twin flame journeys, I should say. It's like, if you were the chaser and you finally stop chasing, and then the runner turns around and realizes, hey, it was you all along. Are you willing to go back to that person, you know? And then if you do, it's like, take your time, you know? Take your time. Make sure the storm around like the excitement or the passion, you know, the cloudiness, you know, not even see through it, but allow it to, you know, naturally take its course, and, you know, so you could see before you know, just rush in and be like, oh my god, they came back to me. You know, take your time and enjoy it because, you know, it is your journey to enjoy and no one else's. Do I want to pull cards? Let's see. Let's pull like 3 cards here, huh? Let's see. It was a tarot deck. 5 of Wands came out again. Okay. 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Let's see. One more card. Let's collect it. The Devil card came out again. Okay. Page of Cups. Let's turn over. Okay, so let me see. I feel like you guys are really stressing out over certain things that you may not need to be like worried about too much. clear these cards really quick. Okay, I'm back. So we have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Devil card here. And under the deck we have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Oh, but then we have Justice showing up with the Three of Cups and Judgment and the Ace of Cups. Sorry, guys. And here we go. We got the Nine of Cups. You got the Nine of Cups as well. Okay. So much for pulling only 3 cards, right, guys? Alright, so I was hearing that something with it has to do with other people, right? Maybe some other people may have been like working against you, but there may have been things that were working against you, right? And it had you very worried. I wouldn't say like people per se, like exactly, but there was something that was working against you. Because these things could just be like these female in the picture. They could just be like different things. So it could be like, I don't know. I just heard like co-workers too, but maybe not. Let me see. Let me pull a card here. Let me see. What is this Five of Wands about? The Six of Cups. Okay, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. So people of your past, right? Chariot and the Four of Earth. People from your past who may have came in that weren't very like productive in your life. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that right. But people of your past may have come back into your life offering stuff that is not really like it hasn't it's not working for you, basically, right? They try to offer you something, but it just made conflict within, whether within yourself or with other people around you, that it was like, is this really an offer that I want to accept? Or you may be also debating whether or not to accept the offer from the person, right? Or from the past situation. Let's see. This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm hearing that it may be something that you do accept, but it's you use it to your own discretion, you know, whatever the offer is. It's like you use it for your solely to serve a purpose, and then that's it, it's gone, right? Let me see about this Knight of Swords. About the Knight of Swords, please. I also heard and saw the Devil card too when I said that, like, you using it to serve a purpose, and that's it. Just be very, very wary that the devil is here. So it could be that you might get, you know, addicted to it, whether it's a person or like, I'm just gonna use this person for this, you know, time, and then that's it. Like, be careful that you might get addicted to it, right? And it might cause you some sleepless nights, you know. But Also, I heard the last message from Jupiter Return. Uh, only if you make the right choices. And I saw justice. You would get what it is that you're asking for, like, just in general, if you make the right choices, right? Tell me about this Knight of Swords, please. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Awakening. So we have Awakening and the Nine of Pentacles. So it could be that some of you just like decline the offer all around, in a sense, because you have Awakening and you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Sorry, the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Jump out here. It's like, and with the Nine of Pentacles, you might just decline it and tell the person straight up, like, no, I don't want your offering because I'm already satisfied. I'm already full on my end, you know? Let me see about this Page of Cups. Okay. The Hanged One. And the Tower at the bottom of the deck here. I'm hearing transformation with Awakening, the Hanged Man, and the Tower. You've recently found enlightenment that you no longer need, like, this situation that was going on here. Tell me about the Devil card. Mother of Fire, which is the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Okay, with that, yeah, especially with like how these cards, they're like herbal cards, and this one is oregano. So oregano is very good for like treating infections and warding off certain bacterias within your body. And with the mother of fire here with Time, and we have Peach. You guys are so protected from this devil energy that it's like, even if you do choose to go with it, like your angels and your guardians, they're protecting you so that you don't be affected, you know, by whatever true intentions this person has for you, whether they're, you know, I'm not getting a good energy from it, to be honest, especially with the Nine of Wands. Like the intention of whatever the situation is, whether it be a person, place, or thing that is coming back from your past, right? It's not a good intention. But if you are going to like go through it and work through it and unchain yourself from that cycle, either you are protected, or just make sure that you are protected. Like, do what you have to do to protect yourself, you know, from that energy. Awaken yourself and make sure that you are complete, you know, you are completely at one with yourself, that you don't have to worry about getting trapped back into that energy. Tell me about this Nine of Swords, please. The Ace of Waters, the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Swords, Father of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Pentacles. With the Nine of Swords. Okay. So with this Nine of Swords, I'm not getting like that typical energy of like overbearing or worried up in bed late at night worrying about something. It's more like you're trying to figure out a way to handle the situation. How you're gonna handle it, right? And with the Six of Pentacles, I'm hearing be generous, be generous with whatever it is, but in the sense of that love and kindness. But also with the Father of Earth here, it's like have that stability. Make sure you're grounded, in your decision. Make sure you're grounded wherever you are at, yeah, I am gonna stop here. And we have the Ace of Cups here again. But yeah, we are gonna stop here, guys. And yeah, tomorrow I might post another video really soon, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do just like a full tarot video instead of the oracle cards, because this was getting interesting. But until next time, if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button if this video resonates with you, and help me grow my channel one day at a time, one like at a time, one subscription at a time. Love you guys. Bye.